CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here in Big D, fast. And
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Hallie. Thanks. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the score by Denver. And the call over the back.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And it's the Nuggets ball. Here's Murray. Outside Porter. Outside Murray. Oh, there's the alley. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Doncic. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and going to be called every time.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jokic. The three-pointer off the mark.
For all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Just over a minute and a half in. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. And he bangs it home with one hand.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force? I love it.
And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Here's Doncic. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago, Gordon pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
First personal foul.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Jokic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Murray.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
They get it again. Here's Powell. Doncic with it. Back to Porzingis. They shoot again. The shot no good. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Murray finds Barton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jokic.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
Here's Murray. Out to Gordon. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
No defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
In transition. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Here he goes. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Murray passes to Gordon. Now here's Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Now here's Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. They get it back. Barton with a steal. Murray finds Gordon. On the wing, Porter. To the middle. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Doncic outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the end of 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Porter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Jokic passes to Porter. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. With some arc. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Mavericks leading. Here's Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Murray passes to Jokic. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Doncic right side. Down low. Porzingis. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
Will Barton picks one up.
But, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Bowles checked in. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic right side. There's the block. And here's Murray. Barton outside. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. Mark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Powell's shot is off. The Nuggets trail. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA, but you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Green. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's Marjanovic. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Assisted by.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Nuggets back. Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Left side, Brunson. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. Offensive board. Marjanovic can't hit. For Denver, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Left side, Green. Pass to Dozier. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds now. Brown with it. Guarded now by Morris. Brown against Morris. Over to the left wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brunson's got his first points of the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now Morris. Pass to Rivers. Morris on the wing. Brunson defending. And that one's good. Green.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Brunson. It's deflected.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Green. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Outside Brunson. And here's Brown for 3. The shot, no good. And we're through the first half of play here at
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Mavericks trailing. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. The kick out to Brunson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Porter. And here's Gordon. Porter in the post. Powell covers. Porter gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
The defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Murray from outside knocks down the long J. And now a 6-point Denver lead.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
And Doncic launches from deep. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jokic with it. He's got 5. Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Powell. Jokic, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Doncic. And rejected. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Murray passes to Porter. Now here's Gordon. Back to Porter. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Finney-Smith. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to Powell. Pass to Hardaway. Murray against Doncic. Up and over Gordon. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Jokic finds Porter. Outside Murray. To the inside. Shot from the low block. And then Porter with the dunk.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to Jokic. Top of the key. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Doncic outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Now here's Brunson. He takes it in, and the layup falls. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Najee. The jump hook. Bullock puts it in. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so here is Denver. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Now here's Brunson. Inside. Out to Kleba. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Morris against Brunson. Here's Morris. To the paint. And We've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Nuggets ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Maxi Kleba out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. They grab their own miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver in the lead. Here's Rivers. Bullock puts it in.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Outside, Brown. Now Brunson. And it's good for 2. It's a tie ball game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Morris. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
In for the Nuggets.
Outside Murray. Four on the clock. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Over Doncic. And another miss by Denver. The Mavericks shooting about 41%. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. And they're on the break. And that's an intentional foul. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Murray. And here's Jokic. Pass to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Murray. The 3 ball. Who poked away.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
Now Finney-Smith. Back to Marjanovic. Now here's Hardaway. Barton with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Porter over Finney-Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, it was a bumpy start to his career for Michael Porter. I mean, this guy had his entire rookie season taken away because of back surgery and had a big mountain to climb just to get back out on the court. But, you know, to his credit, he made the climb.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. The shot misses, and the Nuggets going the other way now. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Doncic against Murray. Here's Barton. Now Jokic. 6 to shoot. Murray passes to Barton. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Down low. Kicks it out to Hardaway. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. Barton pulls it in. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Porter. On the wing, Barton. Now here's Jokic. Defended by Hardaway. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Now here's Doncic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
And Doncic with the jam.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. On the wing, Porter. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Denver. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Gordon with it. Inside. 11 feet out. Gordon. Oh, he nails it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
So a close game sees Denver taking this one. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Dallas. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No,
know, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
All free throws good from Doncic. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. At the top of the key, Ayton. Back to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Ayton, one area of his team that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet. I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly. And DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Porzingis finds Doncic. Shoots from the block. Powell trying to free himself up. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Paul passes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Doncic. Passes it to Pop. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. On the wing, Hardaway. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. Bridges with some nice defense.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Hardaway with it. Chris Paul covering. Outside, Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside, Crowder. And there's Bridges on the assist from Crowder. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And here's Doncic from the arc. There we go. Now in the scoring column at that make, he is 1 for 4.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bounce pass from Paul. Ayton kicks to Booker. Back to Ayton. Sweet move. The 3. And Booker is good for 3. He has 5.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges for 3. That one's not going to go. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Suns lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa!
Booker left side. Lots of room. And that one goes long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. They'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Now they're shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7, and it's in there. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the man.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Paul. He's got 5. In the corner, Crowder with it. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Ayton dishes the ball. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Chris Paul.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Payne to the paint. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Brunson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Johnson. Pass to McGee. Kicks it to Payne. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Bullock in the corner. Brunson scanning the floor. To the middle. Marjanovic kicks to Kleba. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Brunson no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got his second basket.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Payne with it. Picked up by Brown. Johnson, good. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Brown wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now Brunson. To the inside. Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Picked off in midair. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center position.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
The pass to Paul. And there's the try. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Back to Bridges. 3 on the clock. Lobs it up for Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
It's not in Jay Crowder's nature to panic. He's so good at keeping his cool under duress of the clock.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. There's the feed to Cauley-Stein. Paul with the steal. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Suns trailing. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside Crowder. He feeds it to Ayton. Clock at 4. Bridges dishes to Paul. Over Hardaway.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
The shot by Paul, no good. And Porzingis, here we go. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. At the elbow, Doncic. Here's Cauley-Stein, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Bridges. He kicks to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Finney-Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. High post, Cauley-Stein. Back to Brunson. With the drive. And he gets the bucket.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double catch.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They trail by 3. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. Up again, and Ayton stays with it.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Runs in the pass to Hardaway. And that was called their first time out of the game. And the Mavericks are going for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, here's Bullock. Kleber kicks to Brunson. He lobs it up. And it's Brown missing. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
Mavericks foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Brunson. He can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Payne dishes to McGee. Stolen by Brunson.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that you take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Payne in the post. Here's McGee. Up and in on the layup. McGee's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. We'll take it. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Johnson. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kaminsky in at the 4. Runs in the pass to Kleba. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Into the lane. Payne can't hit. The Mavericks leading. Marjanovic finds Kleba. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Payne with it. Passes it to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis comes with the double team. Kaminsky. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here is Doncic. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Bridges outside. The dish to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And stolen by Cauley Stein. The finish and the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
Booker outside. Fires for 3. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Crowder. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You've got to keep Ayton off the glass. The second chance opportunity, easy.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Phoenix making a change. McGee's checked in.
Sudden substitution. JaVale McGee.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Inside. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Booker. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
McGee, the pass to Paul. Back to McGee. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges dishes to McGee. Booker up top. Headed by Porzingis. Bridges, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Pass to Booker. Second shot opportunity. And right through it goes.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Doncic passes to Cauley Stein. Dallas moving it around. Paul against Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Look at Doncic with the delivery.
Paul against Doncic. Paul right side. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
To the inside. Got it.
Nice work inside by Carly Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Paul looking around, kicks it to Bridges. Feeds it to McGee. And stolen by Carly Stein. Turned away against Booker. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Paul. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Three-pointer. And no good that time. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. It was up for grabs, right, David? Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
It's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Cauley Stein in at center. Now here's Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Outside Finney-Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Doncic outside. There's the drive, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Hardaway finds Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Conley passes to Mitchell. With the drive, pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. From downtown. Again, the miss by Mitchell. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Stand with it, and Gobert with a high-flying tip dunk.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Now Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. Clock at 6. No good on the triple. The Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. For 3. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 6.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
1:24 left in the first. Outside Mitchell.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Pass to Porzingis. And he converts the layup. He's got 6.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside Conley. Counted from distance.
Conley is so adept in pick and roll sets. The defense never knowing if he's going to pass or shoot after the screen.
Here's Porzingis. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Puts up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. The Mavericks leading. Here's Finney-Smith driving in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Now at the line for your...
That's good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the... we've seen so far for Dallas?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. 3 on the clock. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis finds Cauley-Stein. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic with the bucket. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are caring fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Now here's Conley. The three from Mitchell. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Porzingis up top. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich against Porzingis. Count that bucket. Porzingis has got 8.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Here's Gobert. 3-pointer O'Neal. They get it back. Outside for Mitchell. To the right side. Conley passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Tries yet again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A line change here for Utah.
Jazz substitution.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Brunson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. Looking to end the run. And another miss by Utah.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Honey. And stolen by Porzingis. Brown passes to Porzingis. Here's Bullock. Back to Brunson. It's Brown on the wing. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson outside. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Utah with a change here too. Hughes is checked in. 1 minute left in the first half. Clarkson with the ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Hughes. And here's Clarkson. Soft touch off the glass.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Brunson passes to Kleba. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bullock. Brunson with it. Gay's there.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Offensive rebound. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Here's Brunson. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
It's tipped. Brown with the steal, and so it's Dallas.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 1 steal. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Shaq, what's your take on this? And that should do it with the second.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
It's really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Back to O'Neal. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. For 3, Hardaway. And Conley grabs the miss. And for Utah, they're shooting a low 30% from the floor to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein. Here's Hardaway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shot.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. On offense, here's Utah. 17-point game. Outside Conley. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 6 points.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Driving inside. He gets it in there. He's got 14.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Mitchell against Porzingis. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bogdanovic. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
On offense, here's Utah. They trail by 18. Outside Conley. From the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Conley against Doncic. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days, while he played baseball, and for a short while in the NBA.
A line change here for Utah.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Hughes. He's checked by Kleba. The layup off target. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Marjanovic. to the left wing. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas no good that time either. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, B.A. was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And it's Clarkson missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Bullock. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter.
Foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Clarkson for 3. And they get it back. Pass to Hughes. Back to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Assisted.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Now here's Brunson. Tightly guarded. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Clarkson. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 13. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jalen Brunson, Maxi Kleber out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And for Dallas, they're shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic against Conley. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Conley against Hardaway. Outside Bogdanovic. Takes it inside. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Conley against Hardaway. Conley on the attack. On the wing, Mitchell. Going inside. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
Outside Hardaway. And And they call an illegal screen here.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Gobert with the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Doncic. And here's Hardaway. Lets it go from 14. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And Doncic, here we go. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Cauley Stein. Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth.
Attack! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Outside Mitchell. Drains the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And here's Hardaway. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And it's O'Neal off the drive. Yes!
O'Neal.
And now they trail by just 4. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. Gobert against Doncic. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Mitchell misses. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Porzingis misses.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. Here's Doncic. Lets it fly. Misses. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. That was an incredible. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Mile High City of Denver.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And for the Nuggets, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. Now, here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Murray, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Hardaway, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Porter, no luck.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Right side, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. For 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And with Aaron Gordon, he knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
From 12 feet out. 16 feet away. 3-pointer, Barton. And another miss by Denver. That's tipped. Pass to Finney Smith. Now Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Porter kicks to Murray. Shoots over Powell. And Porter putting it right back in.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Powell with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Outside Hardaway. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now here's Murray. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Jokic throws it down.
Speed is not the weapon of choice that Jokic goes to. It's his skill, and then he understands those angles.
Barton against Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Jokic following the score by Dallas.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Barton. Back to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up, and he's able to get it back. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 5.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
And the basket by Gordon.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Passes to Porzingis. Powell with it. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic against Barton. Lobbed up there for Powell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Barton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Murray with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And a wide open look for Porter. Another 3 for Denver.
I feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3-ball goes that time.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Back to Murray from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Barton against Doncic. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Hardaway with it. Outside, Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at center. Denver leading by 6. Murray the pass to Porter. He kicks to Gordon. Back to Porter. Puts the move on. The shot no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. At the elbow, Jokic. Great D that time from Powell. Mavericks trail by 6. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You're not going to see that very often. Defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Porzingis kicks to Powell. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. He's covered by Murray. 6 to shoot. Doncic passes to Porzingis. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Murray. And he overshot that one, missing. Mavericks trail by 6.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Here's Murray following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Murray outside, and he commits the intentional foul.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Now, here is Morris. Raji passes to Dozier.
2 minutes remaining.
Morris outside. The Nuggets with another miss. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Kept alive. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Brunson. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
So it's the Mavericks now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Marjanovic passes to Bullock. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bullock's got his first basket.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul.
His first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Up top, Morris feeds it to Rivers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
Rivers hits both of them.
I think it's been kind of cool to watch Austin Rivers play under his dad, Doc, a shifty combo guard with fantastic skills.
Brunson up top, covered by Morris. Back to Brunson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kleber slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Morris finds Rivers. And here is Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Morris. It's hauled in by Brown. Back to Kleber. And there's the pass to Bullock. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's your... Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The guards are out there for them. Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Murray. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nuggets. Thompson with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Pass to Jokic. Over Cauley Stein. Barton finds Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Jokic over Cauley Stein. And it's Jokic missing. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Murray. Passes it to Doncic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Porter passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Doncic. Takes it inside to the middle. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Murray scanning the floor. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 6 points.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
But you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game, and sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Jokic, no good. Mavericks trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Right side Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Murray against Doncic. Murray kicks to Jokic. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Dallas making a switch here. Burks has checked in. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's a 1-point game. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:16 left in the third. Now the pass to Najee. And stolen by Cauley Stein.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
From deep 3-point range. They get a hand on it. Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris passes to Najee. Here's Dozier. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Najee. And the wide open shot from Green. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
Your Denver Nuggets dancer. Give them a hand, fans. Your Denver Nuggets dancer.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Second team foul. Shooting for Denver.
And both free throws good for Brunson. One second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Brown. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. The Mavericks leading. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And you love the pressure he's putting on there. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Magic substitution.
Here's Murray. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Murray outside. And here's Gordon from outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
All free throws good from Doncic. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here is Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Outside Gordon. Lets it go. And again, Denver no good. Mavericks leading by 3. And that's a foul called on Bol. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Porzingis trying to get free. And Doncic hits it to go. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Bol. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Bol. Jokic trying to free himself up. Bol, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Hardaway with it. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Can't get it to fall. The Nuggets trail by 3. From outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Here's Jokic. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Jokic kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. Hardaway, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself or whiffing a bit on that one.
To the paint, it's stolen by Marjanovic. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Doncic leading the charge.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Murray outside. And the three off target.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Jokic. Drops in the layup for two. 8 points for Jokic.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
Now, here's Doncic. Here he goes. In the dunk by Doncic.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over it, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Now here's Murray. He feeds it to Bull. Outside Gordon. 5 to shoot, and they double up Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Jokic missing. And the Mavericks with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now Doncic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this.
Before we...
Thanks a lot, B.A.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Al. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Doncic against Crowder. Powell outside. Pass to Porzingis. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the All-Star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now here's Paul. Inside. Powell with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Hardaway. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the middle. Goes back up. Pass to Crowder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Paul with a steal. In transition, here they come. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Three-pointer, Bridges. Buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Paul with a steal. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Crowder left side. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Finney Smith. Shoots over Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
Now here's Hardaway. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
That's 4 turnovers for them in this one. Just lazy play early.
It'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's Aiden. Back to Booker. Here's Crowder, defended by Hardaway. For 3, Bridges. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. Suns keep it alive. Bridges outside. Crowder with it. Defended by Hardaway. For 3, Bridges. Mavericks with a rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that one's good. Porzingis.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. Doncic against Paul, and he drives in. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer, Bridges. Here's Ayton, and too long on the shot. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court right now for Dallas. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Doncic in at the point.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one. And the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
Ball finds Booker. Pass to Aiden. Outside for Booker. Kept alive. Now here's Bridges. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Ball against Porzingis. Booker for 3. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Crowder. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Hardaway. Throws it down. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Doncic. Doncic on the wing. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. Now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop. And one thing the talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Now here's Payne. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Bullock, defended by Payne. Bullock's shot is off. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense.
Well, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Marjanovic gets it to go.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Payne, pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. The drive by Bullock. Pass to Marjanovic. Poke loose. Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Down low. Kaminsky can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And yep, it's good. And now just a 3-point Suns lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And here's Payne. 12 seconds left in the second. Pass to Shamet from outside the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Suns ahead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. Ernie, out in front of the half is Phoenix. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, give us your tip. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Campaign. And it's Shamet in at the 2. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Here's Shamet. Kicks it to Kaminsky. 5 to shoot from deep. Johnson. Kaminsky controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 5.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
Brunson passes to Kleba. Here's Marjanovic. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic checked in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Doncic with it. Pass to Marjanovic. Outside Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Buries it down low. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket. And 2 national titles in Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Now here's Bridges. 6 points for him. Pass to Booker. Here's Crowder. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Booker. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And Doncic with the jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Booker. Marjanovic in the high post. He's against Ayton. Back to Marjanovic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Crowder, that's good. Crowder's got 8 points.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. Outside Finney-Smith. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Now here's Crowder. Give him 8. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Crowder. Can't cash it in from close range.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
And Dallas calls time here.
At the line for 2. Timeout charged to Dallas. T-shirt time.
It's both from the stripe. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. 58 seconds left in the third quarter here. It's Doncic with a drive. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Ayton passes to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Bridges outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 11 points.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And stolen by Porzingis. Hardaway tipped, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Doncic outside. That shot off.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
And so, and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for Dallas. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Cauley Stein in at center. Here's Paul. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Ayton inside. Cauley Stein on him. Crowder finds Booker, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul.
The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Doncic. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix is shooting about 41%. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here's Crowder. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. The three is up. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. And the Suns lead by 9.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. Over Finney Smith. 4 on the clock. Bridges passes to Booker. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And Dallas calls time here. Suns making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And he lays it in on the break. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
And Phoenix has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Paul. Hardaway grabs the board.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
To the inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Cauley Stein. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you...
To the paint. Here's McGee. The kick out to Paul. Now here's Booker. Defended by Hardaway. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Nice move. Jams it in on the great move.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Paul passes to McGee. The kick out to Paul. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
McGee against Doncic. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Doncic. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. And there's Ayton on the assist by McGee. And the Suns lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
20 seconds left in the game. Now Paul. They double-team Paul. McGee finds Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's a 3 from Paul. Offensive rebound. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final second.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge. And as they...
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Conley, the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Doncic outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don.
Doncic against Conley. Mitchell outside. To Gobert. Kicks it to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Conley. And the pass to Mitchell. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Doncic from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. 7 points in the game.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
For 3, Mitchell. Mavericks with the rebound. Passes it to Porzingis. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. That one, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
The drive by Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
It slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons. Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Porzingis passes to Doncic, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dallas.
Team foul. Maverick subdivision.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock at 6. Doncic passes to Cauley Stein. Basket counts.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Now here's Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Doncic. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
.43 seconds left to play in the first.
I think you have got to be aware when Mitchell has the ball in his hands, this guy is going to be aggressive anytime he gets a chance.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Inside, no one near him. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And Doncic, here we go.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
All free throws good from Doncic. So it's the Jazz now. Outside Conley. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Doncic with the steal. Finney-Smith. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And Doncic, here we go. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Good ball.
Jazz trail by 5. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. So when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. There's the triple. Again, Mitchell missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Hardaway. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz, trailing by 5. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Dallas leading by 5. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. The shot's good from Brunson.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Here's Clarkson, and the layup is good.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Yes, that goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Kleba. Now, Cauley Stein. The pass to Brunson. He kicks it to Bullock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Kleba slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Kleba finds Cauley Stein.
Jazz foul.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
Back to Kleba. Ooh, the double clutch. A rebound by the Jazz.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. Passes to Cauley Stein. Kleba inside. Puts it up from 12. No good with the layup. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jets. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And Kenny, what do you...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the point. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
O'Neal from long range. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Mavericks leading by 8. Out to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Marjanovic from past the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And Doncic, here we go. Pass to Finney Smith. It's stolen by Gobert. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Mavericks also with a sub. Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for Doncic. The Jazz again can't hit it. Dallas leading by 8. Pass to Marjanovic. Right side Porzingis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Brown comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Gay passes to Clarkson.
Remaining in the third.
Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Clarkson's got 5.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick and roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. The pass to Kleba. Brunson with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Brunson no good. Jazz trail by 8.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Kleba against Gay. Kleba, the pass to Bullock. Back to Kleba. Stolen by Clarkson. Now Now the feed to Ingles. Clarkson taking his time here. Kicks to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. From deep. 6 on the shot clock. And Whiteside stays right with it.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
30 seconds left to play in the third. Brown inside. Ingles covering. That one goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
13 feet away. Nobody near Gay. Utah gets it back. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Fires for 3. No good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jazz trail by 8. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Conley inside the line. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marjanovic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Just 5 on the clock. Eyes again. Marjanovic finds Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Takes a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
For 3, Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Marjanovic. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hits it from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're running. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Mitchell. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's up a 3. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Conley.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
And he gets it to go. Doncic has got 26.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Doncic fires from way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Hardaway against Mitchell. He kicks it to Gobert, and it's out of bounds. Pass touched by Mitchell.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Dallas leading by 14. And here is Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Doncic looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Mavericks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 34.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair, just demonstrate it.
The rebound by Marjanovic. From deep. They grabbed their own miss.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here to come into an opponent's building and dominate. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.